Hi, welcome to Reading Represents. My name is Miss Hannah. I work with Chesapeake Public Library, and I am so glad you have joined us today. Let's start by singing a welcome song. It goes like this. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? I hope that you're feeling happy and ready to learn and read books and play together. If you are feeling happy, maybe you'd like to stand up and sing If You're Happy and You Know It with me. The song is going to have clapping our hands, then we're going to wave our arms, and then we're going to pat our knees. Do you know where your knees are? Can you give them a pat? Good job. Okay, so if you know the words to If You're Happy and You Know It, you can sing along with me, and it goes like this. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Arms are next. Can you swing them? If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms. Good job. If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms. Now find your knees. You can't see mine, but I bet yours are down there. If you're happy and you know it, slap your knees. 1, 2. If you're happy and you know it, slap your knees. 1, 2. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, slap your knees. 1, 2. Great job. Have a seat and let's get started. Let's do a rhyme together about playing with friends. Now the friends that I have to put up on the board are all differently abled, which means that they use different ways to move around and get through life. So here we go. Can you put up 5 fingers for me? And we're going to do 5 little friends. All right. 5 little friends getting lots done, playing and running and having fun. 1 little friend uses wheels to get around. In her wheelchair, she rides all over town. Here's friend number 2. Friend number 2 loves to paint and do art. Using colors to make things gives her a happy heart. Now we have friend number 3. Friend number 3 can't hear you very well, even if you try to yell. But he is playing and learning just fine. Just show him how to do things and he'll use his mind. Our 4th little friend loves to run and run. He uses a special metal leg to have lots of fun. And our 5th little friend loves to dress up to play. It makes her feel fancy every day. 5 little friends, as special as can be, love to learn and play like you and me. Thanks for doing that rhyme with me today and all of our special friends. Scribbly, written and illustrated by Jed Adamson, published by HarperCollins Children's. Sometimes it's hard to move into a new town, and what you need is a friend by your side. Last summer, Mom and I moved to a new town. It was kind of exciting. There was a bunch of fun stuff to do, and lots of cool things to see. Everything was so big and amazing. But there was something missing from our new home. Someone to play with. If only I had a friend, I thought. Everything would feel just right. And that gave me an idea. I sat down and began to draw. I used lots of paper. I even added flowers. It just needed a finishing touch, something special. At last, a masterpiece. Scribbly! I called him Scribbly because he was kind of scribbly. But to me, he was just right. Scribbly was the bestest friend anyone could ask for. He was always happy to play. And sometimes he was a little naughty too. But I didn't mind. Scribbly did everything a regular dog did, and that made me happy. Mom, wait, we forgot to leave water for Scribbly. My mom tried to help out with Scribbly when she could, but she thought I was too old for a pretend dog. Sit, Scribbly, sit! And she didn't always find Scribbly as much fun as I did. Still, I think Mom mostly liked that I was having a nice time, especially because it meant I was totally beat before bed. So tired. Then one day, Mom told me she had some great news. Louie from upstairs invited you to his birthday party. I wasn't so sure that was great news. It isn't always easy meeting new people. Maud, it might be a good idea to leave Scribbly at home, Mom said. Okay, Mom. I told her I would think about it. When I arrived at Louie's party, I tried to have fun, but I felt nervous. The more kids arrived at the party, the more nervous I felt. I really tried not to bring Scribbly, but I really needed him. Louie was curious about who I was talking to and asked to be introduced. Don't be shy, Scribbly, I said. Then Scribbly did a backflip and helped himself to some cake. And Scribbly, he didn't have any trouble making new friends. In the end, everybody wanted to play with Scribbly. He made being the new kid much easier. When we got home, Scribbly was exhausted. And that's when Mom told me we should have a little talk. I'm proud of you. Going to a party where you don't know a lot of people can be hard, but you did a good job, Mom said. The other kids liked me, thanks to Scribbly. My mom pulled me closer. They like you because of you. You taught Scribbly how to dance, how to draw, and how to do magic. Scribbly is special and fun because you are, she said. I started to feel better, like things were going to be all right. The next day, Mom said she had a surprise. I asked her if I could bring Scribbly. Yes, absolutely. I think Scribbly will like this surprise, replied Mom. Mom was right. I never saw Scribbly so excited. Scribbly, look! We've got a new friend! And just like that, everything was more than just right. Things were scribnificent. The end. There are so many fun things you can do with a friend. Let's talk about some of those today. And we're going to sing a song. And the song goes like this. Let's be friends with one another, one another, one another. Let's be friends with one another. Let's be friends today. All right, let's see what we can do with some friends. These two friends are eating lunch together. They have sandwiches and drinks. They're sitting next to each other at the table. They're probably talking about all kinds of fun things that they like to do. It looks like they're very happy. These friends are at the beach. They have some toys to play with. They're building sand castles, and maybe they're going to go swimming in the ocean, and they look like they're having lots of fun. Next, we have a group of friends who are reading together. That's a great thing to do with friends. You can read a story out loud, talk about your favorite characters, learn new things. I love reading with friends. Sometimes our friends aren't feeling very good and they need our help to feel better. So this friend has some flowers and she's going to give them to this friend to show him that she wants him to feel better. And it looks like he feels happy and loved. So these are some of the fun things that you can do with friends that are fun and exciting and help each other feel better. What kind of fun things do you like to do with your friends? The Adventures of Beagle, the Unimaginary Friend. Written and illustrated by Dan Santet, published by Little, Brown and Company. Sometimes the best friends lie just beyond our imagination. He was born on an island far away, where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. But his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friends from imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And everyone needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed. He had a good feeling about this place. But he looked everywhere. And he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. At first they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, I'm Alice. I'm Beagle. They realized they were perfect together. Hi, Beagle. Beagle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together they did the unimaginable. The end. Thank you for joining us with Reading Represents. I hope you had a great time. Let's sing our goodbye song for today. Oh, it's time to say goodbye for today. Yes, it's time to say goodbye for today. Can you wave your arms like this? Bye. Can you blow a little kiss? Mwah! Oh, it's time to say goodbye for today. See you next time.